that break, and then they was in the bubble, and then shit was off. So a lot of people has been saying that they didn't deserve it. But I say like they still put in the same fucking work, even
they
despite
put in the
like
same
the
work as everybody. Like
It
if
still
the
count.
Warriors would have won that championship, it would have counted. If Milwaukee would have won that championship, if Miami would have won instead of the Lakers, that shit would have counted. So we got to get the Lakers the same recognition, the same support.
It was still the same competition to play.
Same competition. Come on now.
It was just no fucking fans. That was
no fans. Like, the fans do have a big impact in niggas' games, but that shit counted. At the end of the day, it's 5-on-5. I mean,
What's his name, bro? Y'all gotta stop. I'm gonna put one thing nobody really don't get. He don't get a lot of credit, but you don't really turn up to like it's playoff time, and that's fucking one of my favorite players to this fucking game is fucking Jimmy Butler, bro.
Oh yeah.
Playoff Jimmy.
That motherfucker can go, bro. I'm like, bro, it's like he can fucking go. It's like he's fucking crazy, bro. It's like
Jimmy know he be on some bullshit sometimes, but when it's time to show up, he show out.
He got that fucking dog in him. It's like, bro, he his game is like he'll take if he can't like take you to the rack, he gonna fucking pull up for that mid range by the foul line, hit that bitch, and then or and if he can't take you to the rack, he gonna bump you off one leg off the free throw into the glass. That's how he gave the Celtics like beat LeBron shit like 49, get him 47, my bad. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Who is like, dude? Like Jimmy, if it was like an MVP thing, Jimmy would like win MVP for the fucking playoffs if it was like that shit was the case. And they could have went to the finals, faced the Warriors, but I feel like that would have been a sweep if they would have did that shit. Yeah. Celtics had me worried for a second when they had my Warriors. They was like when they came out to play first game.
I thought the Celtics had them.
Yeah, first game.
When they won 1-0. Damn shit. When Chef Boy get hot.
Yeah.
Hey,
ain't no cooling them down.
We gotta say this one time, Darius. Duran, I hope you are okay with that.
Oh my God, we had fucking school time. Me and my homie Duran, bro, we was up here talking shit to each other because they was like, "Oh yeah, Celtics up 2-0," talking shit. I'm like, okay. I said, wait till we go back to your shit. We ain't losing, bro. They said they too experienced.
Celtics is 6.
How did you think that the healthy Memphis team was going you think they would have beat
Memphis?
I feel like
they was on a hell of a run. I ain't gonna lie, but
Ja just got fucking. I feel like they would took them to the game.
I just be wondering like what would have happened if if he would have played.
Cause bro, I can't lie, bro. This motherfucker Ja Morant is a fucking problem, bro.
Yeah, he. I just don't think he humble.
Yeah, that too. But it's like, bro, it's like he keep like getting better each year. Hey, what do you think about Mikey, bro?
Mikey, I think Mikey overrated.
Yeah, like, bro.
Because once Mikey, that's like Bronny. That's my guy. I love Bronny game. You feel me? Because Bronny is not like Bronny don't ever try to overplay his role. You feel me?
Bronny actually played against real competition.
Yeah, he played real competition. Mikey, when he play against them bullshit ass nigga, he dunking that shit, all that. When he play against us experienced team, they sitting that shit down. He had 4 points, 5 points. I done seen games. He go games without dunking.
Yeah, it's like, but when he faced them like white boys or like boys, guys that's like not even his height or they can't got the same athleticism, he's gonna score like 30 or triple double shit. I just want to see what he gonna do in college. I just probably want to see what he gonna do. Yeah. And if he change his game up, and if if it's not the same shit I'm expecting, I'm like, yeah, this shit not gonna work. Cause he not that tall. Like if you think about it, he only 6.
Yeah, he just got
6'1" to 6'2" at best.
Ooh, it's somebody else that y'all should watch out for this college season. My eyes is on Jared McCain. Jared McCain, like even though like I watched him, I seen his product. That nigga is a bucket. I don't care what nobody say. I really want to see how Duke is gonna play because when he played at Centennial, he did his shit.
You talking about the light skin dude?
Yeah, that dude who do TikToks, who will drop who do TikToks and then drop 40 on niggas. Like
that is crazy, but he not even the best player at Duke, really. It's the what's his name from Montevideo Day, bro. But whatever his name is, I can't remember his name.
Where y'all think Bronny James is gonna go?
What, to the playoffs?
Ohio.
No,
I mean to the. It's either I think
it's gonna be Ohio State.
Ohio State, because he was at that motherfucker.
And plus, if Brian would have won the college, Brian was going to Ohio State.
What's his name? He said, but he also said but he retired though, Coach K. So he would have went there if he was still coaching. But now I feel like he going to Ohio State now. I feel like
it's
that.
home. It's
hometown.
Home.
And that's good. That's a good conference for him too.
He following LeBron's footsteps.
And I feel like, man, he said once he played with his son, he's probably gonna be his. I feel like if when LeBron retire, that's gonna be the biggest. He gonna be better than
I ain't
biggest.
even gonna watch the NBA
Big,
no more.
I might, but it's not gonna feel the same. It's gonna be like he gonna have the biggest farewell tour ever, bro. Okay, like pick it up, son. Like you wanna. He gonna have the biggest like farewell tour ever. I feel like it's gonna be bigger than Kobe shit. And like that's no disrespect to Kobe. It's
That's
like,
what I'm saying. No disrespect to Kobe,
it's
but
just-
I think LeBron impacted the league and changed the game more than Kobe.
Oh, bro, let's talk about it. Cause like at the end of LeBron's career, he will be the GOAT. Like after
That's what I'm
he,
saying.
after
On
he
and off the
passes-
court.
After he passes Kareem, nobody could ever say that he sucks. There's nothing
He
that
passed
you can
Kareem
ever
and
say.
Kobe.
He
Yeah.
like he passed Kobe in front of him too. For the simple fact, like a lot of people, and I know it's going off topic. A lot of people be like, LeBron, he ain't the best. LeBron is the best. LeBron has been doing the same shit since he first came in this bitch. Like it never stopped, and it really never did, like at all.
Facts.
but yeah, I feel like that's how I feel
Like when Kobe, Kobe passed, and that was sad. That fucked the world up. But I just think, Brian passing and something like that. I think that's gonna impact. I think that's gonna change the world. Like that shit gonna change me. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, that shit. When he reached, like, he had, I think because he passed Karl Malone. No, did he pass Karl Malone shit? Yeah.
Yep, Karl
Yeah,
Malone,
he passed him.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe Bryant.
No, he at that point of like getting to pass Kareem.
Yeah, I know he didn't pass me because they would have made a big ass announcement about that shit. I feel like he gonna finish his fucking points with.
He going down as the best player in NBA history.
Bro, and he got at least about 10K rebounds and assists. That shit
Facts.
fucking crazy. That's fucking hard to do.
But Darius, did you hear that he actually is trying to I seen it on TikTok. I don't know if it's true, so don't quote me on it. But he was actually trying to buy the Phoenix Suns so he could play for them, like so he could draft Bronny and Bryce. So that's why he said he was trying to buy him, but he's also trying to pay attention to
What's
like
his
what
name?
picks that they get.
Nah, the Suns don't forgot the number one picks. It's Oklahoma. They got the fucking pick. So
Don't nobody wanna play for no Oklahoma.
yeah,
I know.
that era is over with.
That shit ain't been the same since Russell
Yeah.
with Kevin Durant,
Yeah.
Melo,
That-
You
Dennis
forget about
Schroeder.
Harden.
Harden,
Yeah.
Dennis Schroeder.
And the fact that they had Harden at 6 man was fucking crazy. nobody remember that shit too. Like Harden was actually coming off the bench, bro. I was like nobody, because and that's when Harden I think was playing kind of like defense at the time. Like, what's his name? I know what's his name kind of sick though that he didn't get that like chip after he left. When Kawhi went to Toronto,
Yeah.
and DeMar went to like the Spurs and shit. No, oh my God, dog, what's his name? That's gonna be a good. I forgot the Hawks gonna be good as fuck this year, kinda, cause they got DeJounte Murray and Trey.
Dante Murray, he slept on too. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
he got game. He put
He got locks. Like
he put the Spurs on his back.
yeah, and he can fucking his steals, bro. He can fucking play defense too. And now this shit was funny because when I was watching on Instagram, man, I was looking at that Paulo and DeJounte was going at it. That shit was fucking funny, bro. But yeah, that team, DeJounte, Trey, and John Collins, that's gonna be fucking hard to stop. I feel like, and it's like,
How you feel about the Cavs?
oh, they got way better,
Yeah.
way better.
Donovan
that
Mitchell.
trade was fucking. They got Donovan Mitchell, and this is a guy they probably don't know about. They picked up Sharif Cooper from the fucking G League.
Bro, Sharif,
Shoot.
yes. I was so fucking mad when Atlanta let him go. Because, like, bro, it was, like, this nigga, he's good. Like, y'all don't see it, but he's good. Like, Cavs is going, I'm not going to say they going to be the best, but they rebuilding phase is top tier.
They already they team is put together. Like, bro, they gonna make it to the playoffs most definitely. But like, it's like that team, bro. If they give Sharif the clock that he's supposed to get, that team is gonna make it. Because right now I know Darius Garland is a starting point guard right now. But if they give him Sharif the time, like backup point guard minutes, what they should give him, that team gonna go far. Because if you ever watch him from McEastern to Auburn, that motherfucker can score and he can pass that motherfucker. So it's like y'all gotta, even though he like I'll say 5'11", 6 foot at best, y'all gotta give him his fucking props. So that was a good pickup by Cleveland. And I didn't expect Donovan Mitchell to go to Cleveland. I thought he was going to Miami or something like that. Because I saw him training with, practicing with Bam at first. I was like, oh, he's going to Miami. And he went to Cleveland. I was like, damn. But yeah, that was a good pickup by them. I feel like Cleveland did a good ass move. The team got way better. What you think? I know the Warriors gonna do what they. like shout out to what's his name from Michigan, Jordan, who went to Michigan, Jordan Poole. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out Jordan Poole, man.
He's fucking bro. It took him. It's like playing with the Warriors is fucking different. Like it took him 3 years in the league. Now he's fucking he gonna have a max contract already. Like that's fucking crazy. And he deserved it because he fucking did. Like bro, some of the games that the Warriors needed to win, he had the most points, and he did a lot of shit to get them to win the game. And when Curry and Clay wasn't hitting shit, he was dropping 27 to 30.
Oh, and let's not also talk about my guy who I loved him when he first came in the league, Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins showed the fuck up this finals.
He ain't no bust. Hey, fuck what y'all was talking about, bro. Hey, y'all just putting a lot of hype around him. Y'all was comparing him to a young Kobe or shit. That's when he was on the Timberwolves at the time. I was like, bro, because I saw glimpses of his game. He's like, okay, he's gonna get better during the season. And he was only like, he was still young as fuck. He was like, because now he's like 25, like 26, 25, some shit. It's some shit. He started young in his 20s, I believe. He's not nowhere near his 30s. He's still young as fuck because he came out in the league at like 18 or some shit like that. Right. So I'm like, and now when you playing with the Warriors, when the Warriors gonna expect when you got a guy like Draymond pushing you to play better, you gonna fucking play better. And you got a coach like Steve Kerr, you're not gonna play terrible. He came a fucking all-star his fucking first year on the fucking Warriors. Come on now.
Right. And then, like, I'm going to say it, and people don't agree with me. I don't give a fuck. Timberwolves is like OKC when you get traded. Like, you got a career there. Your career is not, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to prosper because you've seen it with Jimmy Butler, like how he got out that bitch.
No, that was a whole different situation. That was between the coaches and shit like that.
But also at the same time, it was also because Jimmy wasn't getting that PT time like he was supposed to.
At the time, Jimmy wasn't been, like, he was still good, but he wasn't Jimmy as he is now in Miami. His first year and second year, he was still Chicago Jimmy a little bit, getting better between the year, but now he's chiseled into Jimmy Butler to Miami. That's his fucking. I can't see Jimmy playing nowhere else except Miami because that's a team that fits his play style. But what I'm about to say, but the Timberwolves actually getting better because Anthony Edwards? He a fucking bucket. He a fucking problem. He a fucking bro. Y'all saw that one dunk? That one dunk, what was that shit, bro? He was like damn near high as the fucking rim, and he just fucking dunked that motherfucker. It was like he's gonna like, but I think they fucked up trading for 2 centers. Like you already got Karl Anthony Towns. Fuck you need Rudy Gobert for.
Right.
Facts.
And then
that was so stupid to me.
Another thing is the Memphis Grizzlies. Like you got Pablo and then you got Ja Morant. That's gonna be an entertaining ass season to watch.
Who? No,
Pablo went to Orlando. My bad. It was somebody else. It was I forgot what his name, but he was drafted. I gotta look it up. But he was drafted by by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like I gotta really think of his name. So sorry podcasters. His name is not clear. But at the same time, like to watch them play, because he is the dude I'm talking about. He is a big body player. Like he.
I know you're talking about. He's from what's his name? Tech, bro.
Yeah, he
played good as fuck, man. I forgot his name. He played like old school center, back to the basket type, but he could also dribble that bitch out, shoot the ball. Yeah, he can play good. He gonna be a good player for them too. But what's his name? But yeah, that was so back to the Minnesota Grizzlies, bro. That was so stupid, bro. Like, why would you? Like, bro, why would I have Karl Anthony Towns and I will trade for fucking for Rudy Gobert? Right. Dude, if y'all had them on the same court, y'all transition defense is gonna be fucking terrible. It's gonna be 3 versus 5 out there, bro. Cause y'all like Karl Anthony Towns can run, but Rudy Gobert, he's like tall as fuck, bro. He's gonna jog back. He's not gonna be running back. Like, bro, y'all gotta put that into consideration. I feel like he gotta really show me something this year. I can't, like, this ain't Utah. It's like a whole different thing. And Utah gonna probably get better once they up here just because they gotta get better after that Donovan Mitchell loss. They gotta draft somebody good or they actually got a couple good players over there still. So, but they gonna do all right. But so my Eastern Conference, Western Conference will be, who would it be? I would say it would be Eastern Conference. I got the Milwaukee Bucks versus probably I would say Miami. That's not hard to say. Obviously Western Conference I got the fucking Warriors versus the Lakers. That's probably the best bet. If the Lakers trade Russ to get Buddy Hield, y'all gonna do good. What you think? What's your Eastern Conference? What's your conference finals?
Western Conference, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I definitely see the Lakers and Grizzlies. Not the Lakers and Grizzlies. The Lakers and the Golden State Warriors, definitely. I see that being a battle to see who's gonna go. And then for me, for the Eastern Conference, I have Milwaukee and Boston, to be honest. Like, I would really love to see, that Giannis versus Jason Tatum. I would love to see that, but, me personally, who I think is taking it all this year, I really feel like the Lakers, they got this shit in the bag this year. I feel like if they, finally get on the same page as a team, because they got Pat Bev, they got defense, they got small guards.
What made you think is they taking this shit to the chip?
They taking this shit to the chip. I'm saying.
Okay, the only way they do that shit, bro, is if all them niggas, like, if LeBron's healthy, which I feel like he is gonna stay healthy, and if AD's the main problem. If he stays healthy, then y'all have a huge chance of going to the fucking finals.
Like, big facts. Like, I mean, yeah, y'all got a big chance of going to the finals, but y'all also, like, you gotta think about it. Like, AD, if he stay healthy, like you said, this year is on. It's a good. They gonna go.
Because AD first year he was fucking healthy. He was healthy. Like, only time he had a little minor injuries, like back problems and shit like that. Like, he kept on because he fed on some.
AD couldn't stay healthy to save his life.
Like, bro,
we needed him the most.
It's like, if he stays healthy, bro, they hard to fucking beat. Like, because you got to worry about LeBron, then you got to worry about AD. Fucking, it's two people you got to worry about, two fucking juggernauts you got to worry about and shit. But without the other, you're a team to beat. Without the other, you're a team to beat. If you don't have LeBron and it's just AD and West out there, y'all gonna get beat. If you don't have, same thing, if you don't have AD and you're just LeBron and West out there, y'all gonna get beat.
Yeah, definitely. But, like, going back to what you was talking about, like, the Minnesota Timberwolves, because I did want to chime in on that. You are definitely right, because the NBA has evolved into it was already fast-paced, but it's, like, more fast-paced, because you got these more fast guards that's coming out, and then you got centers on your team. Like you said, it's gonna be 5 versus 3, because you're gonna have your main ones, like your point guard, your shooting guard, and your small forward getting back, but then you got these two tall ass centers that don't move. They move. Like, don't get me wrong, they move on offense, but it's just like that transition. Like, it's too fast.
They better not have both of them on the same. Like, bro, they better not have them on the same court at the same time, bro. If I'm smart, bro, if I'm the coach, bro, I'm like, bro, just run the ball. Just I'm passing that motherfucker, and it's gonna be 3 versus 5 out there. It's gonna be transition. Okay, get that bitch out. They two of them back, dunk that motherfucker. It's like, it's easy to beat, but I just want to see how they gonna play that shit, right? Because what you gonna do? Put Carlton Towns at the 4, and put Rudy Gobert at the 5? That shit still don't seem right. Because I don't know how. Hopefully I don't want Anthony Edwards to really. I really want Anthony Edwards. I see Anthony Edwards on the team, like playing for his hometown, like Atlanta, or playing for like Houston. That's what I see him on. Yeah. But I just don't want to see him on the Timberwolves for forever. That's just gonna fucking hurt me the worst. But he's only like what, 20, 21, something like that. So he got time. So just hope he don't dumb shit, stay there forever. But okay, all right, favorite. All right, so now we get back to it. Now who's your favorite like artist aside like a Detroit artist, like like global wise?
Who's my favorite global?
Yeah,
probably global. Damn, that's a hard one. Global, I still have to go with my boy T Grizzly.
Okay.
Because his,
Hey, especially the new shit he putting out now.
Yeah.
Like the Twan shit, the robbery shit.
Yeah, them stories they even making, that shit something else.
Hey, them boys different. Hey, that Twan shit had me fucking like, damn, hold on.
Right. Twan, like, you gotta watch your homie.
Yeah, I was like, dog. And then the videos, if he didn't have the videos with it, I probably would have rocked with it. Like, it'd still be good, but it was like the videos were making it seem like it's some movie shit. I'm like, dude. I'm like, okay.
Then that robbery shit was something else.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm like, bro. It was like definitely some movie shit with music. I'm like, that shit crazy.
Facts.
For me, global wise, I say I like Dirk, I like YB and them and shit. Even though that shit crazy too. So what you think about that shit, that OTF and NBA shit?
Man, I think that shit was unnecessary for real. I think It shouldn't have came down to that.
I feel like if it would have just stayed a fist fight, I feel like the whole situation would just blown out. Like it would have just blown over. Like yeah, we beat your ass type shit.
I think they too. I mean, I understand why it got there now. You feel me? Because they killed my boy Vimes.
Oh my God.
I mean, I ain't even gonna say NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy just really jumped in.
He was just the fucking, you really the head of the table. So it's like it bounced back on him type shit.
Yeah.
But that situation, like, I think Lil Tim still. Now he got out of jail, but I think he got it back into jail or some shit on some I forgot what he did. It was like some run away from the police or some driving away from the police, some shit like that.
Yeah.
But that situation,
But he beat that case, so that was crazy though. I mean, it was self-defense though, because King Von did throw the first couple points.
But I think like OTF, they was kind of happy about that shit too, like, because they didn't want to see that motherfucker in jail, just freely wanted, like, they want to get him out on the street.
But shit, he out on the streets and he ain't been touched.
But at the same time though, like, I don't know, Doug is a smart motherfucker though. He really calculated about his fucking moves, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So cause it's like that Duck situation. I'm like, bro, it's like the way he got caught is like at the downtown Detroit area, like the highest, like you don't expect him to get caught right there at downtown Chicago at the like where all the police be at, high low.
Or even with his guys with him, like damn, ain't nobody shoot back.
Think about he tried like what's his name? Duck was glitching his pants to get his shit, and he tried to like he tried to fire back. That bitch was like jammed. It was like fuck, and then they had switches automatic on their shit, so they was already that shit was gone.
Yeah, cause Lil Tim hit his ass. Fa.
Oh yeah, but I remember like they said he got shot. I was like, what the fuck? And then I saw the fight video. He did knock the shit out of Quanda though. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, he did.
It was like Tim got out the car. Boom! I'm like, I see the flash. I'm like, damn! And then another one. Boom! Boom! I'm like, woo, shit. I'm like, yeah, he not surviving that shit, bro. Yeah. If you would like, if they was like, I don't know, it was like that was up and close. So I'm like, bro, you not surviving that shit. And they said 7 shots. I'm like, if y'all saw Instagram, they posted his body, which was fucking crazy. Like it was like they posted his body, like it was like his autopsy or some shit like that. It was
that
like
shit with my
being
boy
dead or some shit. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, that's like my boy Lil TJ. That shit was crazy.
Oh my God,
he damn near died.
He damn near. Because they were selling some false reports saying he couldn't, like, he wasn't gonna be able to.
When the Taco Bell, what do you want?
Taco Bell, when? Right now?
Right now, what do you want?
Just give me some like fucking burritos or some like tacos. Like you feel me? Damn, my bad, y'all. But fuck, hey, food was on the floor. Fuck what y'all talking about? But what we talking about? It was like the situation's just fucking crazy because like I actually kind of wanted to imagine seeing like YB and Doug do a fucking song together type shit. I wanted to see how that go, but now the industry just split apart. Like, but back to the TJ shit. Yeah, he got caught.
I don't want to get off topic, but you got his number.
Yeah.
You ask him, can I cash up him? He give me a couple things.
I'll just give you some more shit if you want. Phone.
I don't know. We can get back on topic. Oh damn! Shit, I'm sure.
How about?
Yeah, I feel you though. They've been going after these rappers though, like with PNB Rock, Lil TJ.
King, what do you call him at the? It was like Chipotle, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, and that was like a took the robbery
like
too. But
Young Dolph.
luckily, his
Young Dolph for sure. Young Dolph was like one of those
situations.
That's my daddy favorite.
Just like
that's my daddy favorite rapper. Like he fucked the streets up with that.
Like not to like when we were talking about on Mons, like my podcast, that's what I meant to say. Like with Young Dolph, like he didn't drop no location, and he still got bro.
Shit. No, it was his like technically his own people type shit. Like it was somebody like they had a picture of him and it was like the dudes allegedly who did it. It was like people in this like it was somebody that's close to Dolph type shit. And then I guess
like JD Young, yeah.
Dude,
like,
they did that man.
They did that man bold.
They in front of his daddy.
Crib. They said when he was when he was in the ambulance, they were still shooting at that motherfucker. I was like, hell.
They wanted him dead.
But what's his name? They just called what's his name? Another rapper died. What's his name? It was Fredo Bang homie. 7 Hard, some shit.
Mo 3,
yeah.
Mo 3 for sure, and then you also
what's his name? But no, Dolph, that shit. I was like, bro, cause I fuck with Dolph music though. Like when I first heard Preach, I was like, cause that's the first song I heard about that nigga. I was like, who the fuck is this? I was listening to that shit in my dad's car. I was like, damn, this shit, cause he had this shit on a CD mixed together, some shit like that. And it was like, it was a Preach song. I was like, bro, this shit hard. And I saw the video of like him. They had a video of him like I think it was at the cookie store he got shot at. It was like dudes hopped out the car. I forgot what car they was in. It was an exotic car. They hopped out, and they had like one dude had like the Draco, one dude had like a switch or some shit, and just light that bitch up. I was like, damn.
Yeah. So have you ever in your life, like, this might be off topic, but have you ever in your life, like, or do you know anybody who bought somebody OnlyFans?
Who bought somebody on phone?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Like, well, yeah, like, I know a bunch of niggas that done this. Like, they bought we have it'd be a girl that we know that had like they just started.
Yeah, that's the
some
only
shit.
time that I didn't bought it before. Like, this girl I went to school with, like, I bought it to see, like, what the fuck is she into? You feel me? Like, let me see how this ass look. That's the only time I didn't buy it.
Was it worth the buy or no?
It was worth the buy. I'm like, damn, I ain't never seen this motherfucker. Them motherfuckers looking baggy as hell in school. Why I ain't never try to hit this?
Man.
Now she the biggest freak in America. Everybody trying to hit that.
But I don't know, females for OnlyFans, they be making, like, bro, they be making bank, though. I be like, something like, what's her name, Batty, she making, like, I think, like, co-star, I think she made, like, I would say 50 million a year or something. Not 50 million a year type shit, but it was like,
shit,
she
they
made 50
making
million.
that 50 million a year.
Some of them was, like, making
That's how Black China making that a year.
And you think about it, and the OnlyFans getting
No, they said she making that down there a couple months.
Yeah, she making, like, I think it's a stupid ass number. I don't know the number precisely, but it's a stupid ass
and
number.
they just put on Say Cheese not too long ago. Somebody been putting up fake
I ain't gonna lie, whoever made, like, the creators of OnlyFans, whoever made that shit, like, y'all niggas were smart as hell.
They rich as fuck right now.
Because they get a
some
percentage of
freaky
these motherfuckers. They get a percentage off that shit, too. Like, every fucking female.
Then everybody who download the app and
They definitely making bang.
yeah,
Dude, it's like fucking crazy. I'm like, cause it's like, it's crazy. The only way a dude will get rich off that shit is he got to be a porn star first. Then he got to do that shit. But females, they could do that shit easy because they're a woman type shit.
I mean, like, if you really think about it, y'all can too, because y'all got them horny ass females.
But it's not
that desperate. But y'all, get what you saying. Y'all not gonna blow up like as quick as females. Bro. Like, yeah, you do have to like kind of be a porn star. You definitely have to be like a famous ass rapper that dropped that shit. Then, like also thinking. Like the percentage of the OnlyFans people get one, like, cause Blueface got one, like famous people got one, like you know them making bank, cause these weird ass. What's his name?
Even though he a rapper? Tiger, he a rapper. He still made money up rapping, but he got OnlyFans. He in the top creators. I'm like, bro.
Like Cardi B got one. I just seen.
I'm like, dog, it's fucking crazy. What's the name? Yeah, it's a lot of rappers that's really dying this shit. It's like TJ, they called him out. But luckily, TJ his homies had his guns on him, and they shot the guy. And I was like, thank God, because if it was just him, and then because he was not really, that was really God at work for, because they said he was not gonna make that shit.
Yeah, like he was a vegetable.
Yeah,
right?
but look, he talking now. I think he's walking.
That's crazy. Speaking of J.D. Young, it's 2 months today since he died.
They caught him at his fucking, but. He had his whip outside that Corvette. I think that it was that Lamborghini or some shit, a blue Lamborghini or some shit outside. I'm like, bro, you can't be. And you in Baton Rouge too, so it's like you in kind of in like YB territory, like the motherfucker run that shit. So it's like, not saying that whatever happened, but it happened. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I'm by me, if I'm getting that much money, I'm moving different. Yeah. I'm changing my environment. Like I'm not even going certain places. I got full-time security. Yeah, like the only way I would come back to my hometown is like if I know I got to it with my people in the hometown, I'm coming back with security. I'm not, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like I can't. If I'm going in a gas station or something, the whole gas station got to be cleared out. Yeah. Like I gotta be on all that.
I would have just did I would have just flew my mama out just to see me type shit, like just to flew my mom and my dad out just to come over here, like, bro, fuck that shit. I'm not coming out there. And it's funny thing, he just got out of the fucking the feds type shit. Like, he was in a federal prison, like, not in a federal prison or whatever. He was like, he got a fed charge about something like that. It was like a murder or something like that.
Right.
And he got out type shit, and he's on probation or whatever, or he beat it or something like that. And then it's like, it was not too long ago he got out. You think about it, OTF really would have had the best label in the fucking world right now. Like, the artist, this nigga Dirk has like people, even his homies, they was homies before they was artists, like, Newski, got L.A. Capone.
Swear.
What's his name in jail? Ide and what's his name? Model number 9. He in jail.
But my OTF niggas, they dropping shit.
Yeah, it was like it's fucking crazy. It was like them, like they had a stack full of people like who was like gonna be big when they got to that level, You know, it's your time type shit.
But also, you can't also forget about, like, one of the deaths that kind of, like, it stuck with me because he was about to be a great-ass artist, Pop Smoke. He was about to hit the fucking ground running, bro. Like, when he dropped that album, his posthumous album, that album from top to bottom, the stack line, you got 50 Cent, you got Roddy Ricch, you got all these classic-ass songs on this bitch.
Dude, he really reminded me of fucking... He really reminded me of 50. 50 even said that shit himself. He was like, bro, that's me. Like, bro, that's fucking true facts. Like, bro, I'm telling you right now, like, dog, he reminded me of 50 so much.
Like, definitely. So that's like I was saying, like, you can't forget about Pop Smoke, because Pop Smoke was definitely gonna hit the ground running, because his catalog, like, it was like a sound we never heard before, and then like I said, it was no misses on his new album. He had a stacked line. He had everybody. Like, it was just that one really made me sad for the simple fact because that was one of them artists that I was like really getting into, like first jump.
And
like,
you would think the artist would like learn from his situation, like, bro, stop going to LA, bro, because niggas, even the rappers from LA, like old rappers, like old school rappers, like Ice-T, a Cube, and them niggas, like, bro, LA and Game, he's like, bro, it's like a fucking murder capital down here, bro. Stop, not murder capital, but it's like, bro, like, niggas are getting killed out here, like, bro, stop coming to this bitch. Like, I'm not going to LA if I'm a rapper, bro. I'm not doing that shit, like,
hell
bro.
no.
Fuck that.
Not if I'm making money.
But his situation, I think he was on live. I think he accidentally sold the address or some shit, and there was some jack boys in this fucking area.
Actually, his homeboy gave his information out. That's how his homeboys gave it to him.
I didn't know that.
His homeboy,
because to me, he was in a situation. He was in the house by himself. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah, his homeboy set him up because, like.
But that's kind of stupid though. Like, bro, you was better off, nigga. What? That's stupid as hell. Like, nigga. Like, you gonna set me up, nigga, to get me killed, but I didn't even. It's dumb. This is so dumb. Like, you ain't get no money off me if I'm dead, motherfucker. How you? Nigga, all my money gonna go to my music, gonna probably go to my fucking family, make money off that shit. Right. So what's the point of setting me up? That's stupid as hell.
It was definitely one of them dumb things.
So what do you think of the new, like, oh, guys, let me tell you about my theory though, bro. Girls that wear mismatched socks, bro, I feel like I can't trust them. It's like, bro, y'all be fucking, bro. Like, y'all freak. Either y'all be fucking or y'all freaks, bro. It's two different things. Like, girls that wear mismatched socks, y'all freaks or y'all been fucking before.
And waist beads.
Yes, bro.
Waist beads is definitely.
If you got waist beads, I believe, like, you're a future porn star. I ain't gonna cap. You got waist beads, you're a future porn star.
Oh, you can't forget about that tapestry, that little spiritual tapestry that be in the. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so sick of hearing the Zodiac talk. Oh, you that way because I'm an Aquarius. No, you're that way because you just fucking act that way. Your Zodiac sign do not make you as a person. I'm sorry, it don't.
That's just more crazy talk to me. But back to the subject. What we talking about? Like, it's a lot of rappers that almost damn near. What do you think about that one situation? That the baby Megan Thee Stallion situation. When he's like, I kind of been I already knew they was like,
definitely
I already knew that he hit though. Like, kind of, I was like, when it was like the double XL freestyle, and it was like they was already feeling each other. It was like, and then they started a lot of collaborations off the they got a lot of hits together. It was like, I kind of knew they been fucking. I was like,
but like at the same, I don't know because he said he smacked Megan Thee Stallion. I mean. We haven't heard Megan come out talking about she mad because she clearly I feel it. Exactly.
She said like I could do whatever I want my body. If you right. On the post, you know what I'm talking about.
And then plus anyway, like if it was a problem, like if Megan Thee Stallion didn't want that shit out, she would have been said something by now. Yeah. But so
she would have said cap or he lying. Right. But she basically admitted to it. Like she's saying like yeah.
I mean it really don't.
You fuck, but it's my body. I can do whatever I want.
I mean I really don't give a fuck. She fucked. I mean shit. It's a good ass song though. I ain't gonna lie.
But do you believe that Tory shot her
though? No.
After seeing that interview, I don't think he did. Like, it made it worse for herself.
Nah, because for the simple fact,
he's not. If he did shoot her, but he would have been in jail, like, bro.
I don't know. It's just like, obviously we can't see what we wasn't
There's no
there.
Recording, bro.
It was no recording. That's what makes it the part harder.
Thrown out, bro.
That's what makes it harder. So we definitely don't know.
Bro, people don't understand. Like, bro, it's no fucking evidence. No evidence. It's hearsay, she say.
But fuck that. Like, fuck that Megan Thee Stallion, because we've been talking about that shit. I'm so sick of that shit. Let's talk about that Tory Lanez and August Alsina. He be August. His homeboys be in him be August Alsina's ass.
Well, August got this history of not like he talking a lot of shit though. I ain't gonna catch him.
But this time it wasn't even talking shit. It was just the
He
simple
didn't dap
fact
him
he
up.
didn't dap him up.
Which is fucking crazy.
Which is like, I get it. It's rude because, you know, I put my hand out. But at the same time, I'm not about to beat this nigga ass. Especially if you know the rap
if you got
sheet.
a fucking case going on.
Exactly. If the rap sheet that Tory Lanez has right now, that wouldn't have been the best thing. And then for this shit to come out, like, it's just like, come on, Tory. Like, you really having this little short man syndrome type shit going on right now. Where it's just like,
Crazy.
I get it. Like, because a lot of niggas, you know, used to call him soft. Like, he was pussy because of the music that he used to make. But at the same time, you don't got to beat up people because they didn't want to dap you up.
Hey, what you think about that Chris Rock situation? It's like an old situation, but what you
I
think
didn't
about
think it was real. I was watching that TV show. I didn't think it was real. I told my brother up and down that shit was fake.
Hell no, you can't fake that shit, bro.
Bro, because at first, because you
You
see
can't
Will
even say-
Smith laughing. You see him laugh.
No, he was laughing because he knew Chris was funny. He knew he was right, but his girl gave him the look. It was like, "Oh, dude, that's funny," type shit. Like, now you got to do some shit because when your girl get that look, you got to do some shit. But it's a time and place for everything. If I'm him, like, bro, I can't even say if I'm him, like, bro, it's like I would have probably did it. Not even while I'm on Oscar live TV, I would have waited to backstage and talk to him or
But
cuss him
definitely.
out. I would have been hit him. I would just cuss him out.
Definitely. That's the fact.
It
Like,
wasn't even worth hitting Chris Rock because he's a comedian. That's what he's supposed to do. And if you're front row, you're gonna get cooked on. Like, that's was his job.
definitely.
So
Whole situation was crazy. Definitely, Will Smith didn't handle it the best. Like, I like Will Smith, but we gotta really talk about it. It's Jada Pinkett Smith who's like the real villain.
Bro, no,
in all
like
this
Jada,
shit.
she's fucking Will's fucking.
She's
like,
a
if I
villain.
was with Jada, I would be like fucking mentally fucked up because like, what is you saying one thing and the other? Like, you saying like fuck Tupac, man, he dead. Like, what the fuck? I'm here, bitch. Like, what you talking about? Like,
Yeah, still speaking about that shit.
yeah,
It's
like,
still
bro,
crazy.
it's fucking crazy. Like, bro, you got one of the best guys ever, Will Smith, and you still talking about Tupac guys. Like, bro.
But definitely, if you sit here and say that Jada is not the villain after everything that
she's
she
the villain
went
for
through,
sure.
you're insane. Because for the one, like Darius said, you're at the front row of the Oscars. He's a comedian. You're gonna get talked about. Like, that's the number one principle about being at any type of thing with a comedian. Don't sit at the front if you're sensitive. So for you to give him that look that made Will have to react to that shit, you put Will in a spot and you also knew this was national TV and you don't know how Will was gonna handle that. You could at least told Will in his ear, like, you know, I don't like the joke that you could have laughed it off and then been like, I don't like the joke that he said, and like Darius said, talk to him behind. But like, for you to put him on the spot like that, and then also that entanglement with August Alsina, bro, like, you come on. Even if they wasn't together, it's still the principle of the whole entire thing. Like, how am I supposed to like Darius? How would you feel as a grown man? Your wife cheated on you. Like, it's not even cheated, but basically had like sexual intercourse with somebody like younger than you, type shit.
Bro, we're not together. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
But it's still weird though. Like, I'm sorry, it's still weird to me, especially because this August Alsina has been to their house before. Like, he
it
was
like
cool with
their
them.
sons and stuff like
Exactly.
that.
So that's why that situation
And
is
then
weird.
she admitted it on the fucking Red Table Talk type shit. And he was like, yeah, like she made Will like a fucking meme and shit, a crying emoji and shit,
Like, that's
which
the
is fucking
fucked up
crazy.
part.
Like, you putting Will through that shit was fucking crazy. But hey, but it's like we just want to wrap it up here, man. Thank y'all for having us. This first video podcast, the first audio podcast. Shout out to my what's his name again?
DB.
Shout out to DB for being on the show, bro. Shout out to Kaylin for doing the episode with me. And so we're gonna have some. Tomorrow we're doing another episode. We're doing with my friend group, Truth versus Truth. We're doing Truth or Dare, Craziest Secret. Would You Rather? We'll be doing a lot of games there. So we'll be going live too on Wednesday. So shout us out. And